Hi there, and welcome to week 2 of purchasing the online edition. You'll see on the home page here, I have updated the news portal to give a little feedback on last week, as well as to give a brief overview of this week. I note in here that the purchasing portfolio module is now open. And then I provide a brief schedule of what we're looking at this week. Note here we have a live Q&A Zoom session this Wednesday, April 1st, and here is the link for you to connect to that meeting. As always, don't hesitate to contact me with any questions you might have as you're working through this lesson content. Let's jump in and see what this week involves. But before we begin with week 2, I wanted to point out here in your overview, you will see the new syllabus attached. And clicking on this link, it should bring up your syllabus here for you. Entering into week 2 online. Notice before I click on this, right below it will be your purchasing portfolio I'll talk about in a few minutes. Going into week 2, here you will find an overview for the week, as well as a checklist to keep you on track of the different items that will be required. Going through the lesson content, you will see I have uploaded several videos that I've created, one of overviewing poultry, chicken specifically, as well as a diagram of the anatomy of a bird found in your textbook as well. Then another video I created of different types of poultry and game birds. I then take you to the CDC, to their website, speaking directly on poultry safety. Heads up, I do include a video here that's an inside look at the U.S. poultry processing. This video includes a realistic look at how poultry is processed to becoming available for us to purchase. Then I include a few short YouTube videos here of what to look for when buying chicken, especially in the grocery store, as well as how to choose the different poultry items. This has some good visual identification of the different types as well. I then move on to purchasing. I include a video I created here on purchasing poultry on eSysco. I then have collected numerous items to include on a pricing guide for you to reference while working on your purchasing assignment. For this week, you have a poultry purchasing assignment very similar to the meat assignment you did last week. I have first recorded a video here to provide you with an overview of the assignment, walking through the concept of each page. Here's the poultry purchasing assignment for you to download and save and work through and then re-upload in this assignment box. I have also reattached the pricing guide for you to have an easy reference point. Following is your Chapter 14 Poultry Quiz. And this is a quiz made up of items and information that you'll find within your textbook and the lesson content above. A new category included in this week's lesson content is additional resources. You are not required to do all of these items here. However, you may view a video on how to fabricate a whole chicken. Watch a testimonial of a teenager who got salmonella from poultry. Watch a video on searing duck breasts, an easy duck confit recipe. And just for the sake of chicken cookery, here are several easy videos for you to include as well. Then at the bottom, I've included a question and answers chat room. I find there are a lot of similar questions being asked, and by providing this chat room here, you can ask your questions and I can provide the answers for all to view. I did include in week 1 the question and answer session, which did include questions that were asked in last week's live Zoom session. Next, I want to overview your purchasing portfolio, which opens March 30th as well. In the first section, I provide an overview. I created a video, once again, going through the entire portfolio and the requirements and expectations of you. Here's the purchasing portfolio in its entirety with all recipes included for you to download and edit. In the requirements section, Here your first step is to adjust your recipes. I have included a video giving you a step-by-step guide of how to get started and going through the first recipe adjustment with you. Then below you will see the assignments specifically broken up so that you may attach and upload each assignment on its own. Your first assignment are the recipe adjustments. Once you've completed that, you can continue on to the food requisition order, and then the vendor purchase order, and so forth. Please note that I will provide you with the vendor pricing information after you have submitted your recipe adjustments. This is primarily the starting point for any purchasing, is ensuring that these recipes are correct. While this portfolio is not due until the end of the semester, you still want to get started on it early. I will be providing more information as the weeks come, including more example videos for you as to how to extend and reduce your recipes. Good luck with week 2 online, and as always, please reach out directly to me with any questions that you have. Thank you.